Morning everyone, 7:29, just on my way down to the shop. It's Friday, and it is a Friday for me too today, last day of working, and then we've got the family visit this weekend. Go and see the extended peeps, can't wait. This morning we've got a Volvo coming in, an XC90. There's no sound from anything, so I've got to do a bit of an investigation to see what a going in. It's probably the amp, usually is, all fibre. And then this afternoon I've got a VW T5 that's having a fascia kit and a Pioneer 160, and we're going to go and look at a house, another one. This one is overlooking the house that we first started getting interested in on Ocus at the very top of Swindon, and funny enough it overlooks the one that we were interested in. It's the one set back from it, so not the one that's in the hillside with the big garden. It's kind of up the shelf. And interestingly enough, the one that we were interested in, the guys were doing a roof on it when we went to look at it. And I think from what the estate agent said, she showed us some pictures, bless them, poor people. So they bought this house, the roof was redone. Obviously nobody's there yet because they're still working on the, you know, the processes of contracts and mortgages. And they'd loft insulated really well, because obviously it was all, you know, being redone to sell. But inadvertently what they'd done was they loft insulated really well, but hadn't thought about pipe lagging, because obviously they trap the heat downstairs in the house because nobody's there, so the heating's not on, so all of the stuff is not circulating upstairs. The water main, because of the way that the house is, the water main goes into the big boiler at the top, or tank. The water main burst, and when I mean burst, I mean on the ground floor. By the time that the people had realised something was wrong, every single ceiling in the house has come down, and the floor had about 6 inches of water in it. It was up the patio door window. It was so deep in water. So the house has been proper flooded and ruined, which is not good for the people buying it. But unfortunately, these things happen. It's a very grey day today. We're supposed to get some very cold Arctic winds next week, and there is a risk of snow. Good old weather, can't make up his mind. So that's what's happening next week. How that pans out, we shall see. But nevertheless, off to work, get some breakfast, start a video for you lovely lot. More donations this morning, I see. Thank you very much, Nige, appreciate it, mate. It's super cool. I have no idea what and how bad the percentage is of what I get from YouTube. I know only one thing is that if your monthly earnings are not above a certain amount, that they don't pay you at all, they just hold on to it. And you've got to kind of wait for it, which is a bit sucky, but I say we're doing more. We've got more subscribers, we've got more videos, we've got more likes, we've got more shares, we've got more follows, and we've got half the money. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'd like for them to come back to me one day and go, oh, Al, like, we totally fucked up, it was our problem, your channel's doing really well, we don't know what happened there with the analytics, here's the £1 million that you've earned. That'd be great. That would be really nice. But off to get some breakfast. See you soon, everyone. Morning, everyone. Let me just turn the radio down. So we're starting with our first one this morning. It's a Volvo XC70. As you can see, it's had a used life. Rivets holding the bumper back on. It's certainly been used. These things are quite fairly bulletproof. But yes, this one looks like it's had a very good life. But what we've basically got is inside here, if I stay really quiet, you might be able to hear this. So there's no sound from the stereo. I've cleared off about 13 big fault codes. It's got communication problems and all sorts. So there's the sound back, which I've managed to get. But because of this stuff, the amplifier is located under my seat. So I've managed to bring back online the module that kind of, you know, will talk to everything, because this is a fiber optic system. So we're not getting radio reception, that's no big deal. But every now and again, you can kind of wiggle around with cabling and stuff like that, and the whole system then starts popping, and you can hear it going left to right and fader front to back. It's not going to be viable, this stuff, other than taking this head unit out and we put in a fascia, new radio, bypass the amplifier underneath with some crossovers. It currently has the Volvo premium sound system, so it has the, you know, the Dolby center channel, tweeters, you know, mid-range doors, that kind of stuff. It's got a lot of kit in here. To get it all working again is going to take Volvo parts, which frankly the vehicle's probably not worth doing that to. It's not going to be long before this thing ends in the scrapyard in the sky, if I'm completely honest, because I think it's just going to keep causing electrical issues. You can hear the exhaust blowing, and other than a big rewire and changing everything out for an amp and a head unit, we're talking £1,000. The car's probably not worth that. So I've given Ed a shout, told him that I've managed to get it back online, but it's probably not worth spending the money on. So I think this one is going to be Bluetooth speaker on the dash, let him pair his phone up to it to have music, and run this thing into the ground and save his money for the next car. That's the first one done. Next one's at 1. Right. Oh, concealing a deadly weapon. Next up, guys, we've got this VW Golf. So we've got to take out this radio here, put in a Pioneer, fascia kit, all of the fun stuff. The microphone's going to go in the centre, DAB aerial, USB in the glove box, all of the norm. Just make sure we've got no CDs in there. The special, so let's get that out. Right, let's crack on with this. See you in a bit. There we go, so this one's done. 13. Silencing. Right. 13:38. I've got now go shoot off to this house viewing. And it is the, is it 3rd today? Done. There we go. Microphone, DAB aerial, USB, loads of warning lights. Weapon of mass destruction. See you in a bit. Right then, dudes. Friday's done. I was hanging around for a customer again, and he's not back yet. Second time. I really wish people would just tell me if they're coming or not. Anyway, that's it. Friday's finished. Everything's been picked up. Got the Golf done. We had the Volvo in this morning. Too many problems to bother around with that thing, unfortunately. But I have a true weekend off. So it's Friday night. I'm going to pick up some takeaway. I charge a damn GoPro battery. That's what I'm going to do. So yes, it's the end of play on Friday. Going to get myself packed up, get it ready to go home. And I'm having a true weekend off. This is actually my Friday for a change. And I'm not due back in work until Monday. So you'll have a video today, there won't be one tomorrow, unless we find something interesting to film over the weekend. But other than that, it's going to be family time, chilling out time, all of the other fun stuff. So have yourselves a good weekend, people. I will see you, hopefully, bright and early Monday morning. I've just been out to look at the van, my van, because the body shop texted me and said that it was done. So I took Lee out there, Furry with me, my bud. The panel gapping is 100%, much better. There is dirt in the paint though. There's about 4 or 5, maybe more spots, which we won't accept. Obviously we want a good job, and the paint is dirty. So they've got the van probably till Monday to sand it down and get rid of the flatten back the paint and get rid of the spots that are in the paint. Other than that, next week we'll get the Mert back, I'm sure. But for now, I'm going to bugger off. You have a good weekend and take care. See you soon. Bye.